Welcome everybody. How's everybody doing tonight, man? Freaking exhausted, man. I'm exhausted. I was gonna just go to sleep here, but I decided, let me go ahead and make a quick video. Somebody might need to hear something. I might need to hear something, man. Like I said, it's all ain't about me, man. You guys help me out too. I had a friend of mine send me a message, and he said what I spoke on was exactly what he was going through, man. See, that's how God works, man. He works through people. That's how I recognize God, is through other people, man. I talk about a couple different things. I want to focus on powerlessness. I want to talk about something else too that's, it's bothering me. So I do want to touch base on it because I know I can't be the only one going through it. We'll talk about powerlessness real quick and what it means, the definition of. I wrote just a couple quick notes down real quick. And powerless, it means helpless, without ability or influence, ineffective, and defenseless. When you are powerless, it means you don't have enough capability to win over something or to control something. So that just pretty much sums it up. For me, man, I'm powerless over a lot of things, man. Mainly, drugs and alcohol, for one. Because for me, once I pick up, I can't put down. Like when I pick up drugs, I can't put them back down. And you guys know this damn mic, man. This does not want to stay. For me, step one is we admitted we were powerless over drugs or alcohol, that our lives become unmanageable. So to me that means, like, once when people take the first step, people a lot of different sponsors work with a lot of different people different ways, man, but step one is probably the hardest, for real, because it's easy to say, man, oh, yeah, I'm powerless over drugs and alcohol. But, like, if you really take step one, man, that means you're sober. Because if you're taking step one and saying, yeah, I'm powerless over drugs and alcohol, my life is unmanageable, and then you get high or drink or use, you're not admitting you're powerless, because you still think you can control it, and you can't. Well, I can't. For sure I can't. Drugs and alcohol have been a part of my life for a very long time. As you guys know, I say it a lot. It's all I've ever known. From the age of 9, I started using some form of substance or another, man. Like I said, I am going to share my story on here soon. I've been trying to, like, get things together, and, like, most of these videos I just kind of wing it because I feel like it's more authentic for me to get on here and speak how I feel. But I want to say I appreciate all the people that's been viewing my channel and subscribing. Like, I'm not really asking people to like and subscribe, but it does mean a lot to me, because it does give me motivation, man, because I'm tired, man. I get up 4 o'clock, go to work, and then I come home and I'm with the baby. And it's exhausting, But that's another thing I want to talk about real quick, and we'll get back to the other topic. Maybe this video will be a little bit longer. So when I was using drugs and alcohol, and the reason why I chose powerlessness, because, once I pick up drugs, I can't put them back down. Like, my body has a certain reaction, regardless of how you feel about it being a choice or a disease. I can argue both of them and have a good argument that they're a choice and a disease, but that's really not important. Once you start using it, and drugs ruin lives, whether you use them or somebody in your family uses them, it destroys lives. And who suffers the most, man, is the kids. So that's what I wanted to talk about real quick. When I was using, I wasn't in my boy's life. In the beginning I was, but like once my addiction took over, that was my main focus, was finding and using and finding ways to get more, man. That was it. Like they say, we live to use and use to live. Like that was my life for a very long time. Uh, that was my thought before I went to bed. That was my thought when I woke up in the morning. How am I going to get it? Where am I going to get it? And that was it, man, for a long time. But you know what? Like I said the other day, like my relationship with my other boys ain't the greatest, and I pray for reconciliation one day. They have every right to be mad or feel some type of way about me. Cause man, I wasn't there, man. Like I wasn't there, and I grew up without a dad too. So like I know how it feels, man. And like that shame and guilt right there is enough to cause people to go back out. I refuse to quit today. It's taken enough from me. It didn't even take it. I gave everything away. I gave it all away. Just for one more. But here's my thing, and this bothers me, and I just asked a question. So, when I was using, like I stayed out of my kids' life. Like when I was growing up, my dad was in and out of my life, in and out, in and out. And man, it really psychologically, tormented me, and my brother, man. To this day, as a grown man now, like I love my father to death. Don't get me wrong. I recognize like he has issues himself, and I forgive him. I hold no grudge against nobody. I like who I am today for the most part. I got a lot of issues. I wake up every day and I try to be the best person I could be. I try to help somebody when they're in need. I don't take from people anymore. I don't hurt people. And it's like I said, it's not always a material, monetary thing about people, man. Sometimes people just need you to listen. Sometimes people just need to be acknowledged. We're all humans, man, and we're quick to judge people, man. We're quick to judge people, man, and not giving them a chance, or dismiss them, or you don't know what somebody's going through, man. Like everybody has a bad day, but I don't know, I'm back and forth, but when you have kids involved in a custody thing, in a parent's using, like, let me ask you a question. Like, if you had a kid, right, whether like you have custody or you got custody, or whether you got along and you split up and you have custody now, and the mother or the father constantly wants to come in and out of the kid's life, but you want them in their life, but you want certain stipulations in order to protect the kid. Like you might ask for random drug tests or counseling, or supervised visits, or anything, whatever you feel, mental health, whatever you feel like they may need, and to be a better person, man, because we all could use a little help, man. Nobody's perfect, man, and but every time you try to work with this person, it's always about them. Like they don't call, they don't try to put forth any work to see the kid. Like they don't send any drug tests. So you decide, well, I'm not going to send the kid, man, because I don't know if he's going to be safe or not. Whenever something happens, then what? Then then now you got to live with that decision you made. What would you do? Like what would you do? And what's funny is, like, now, like, and for a long time, like, whenever they get in front of they're going to a courtroom, and, like, they let other people make decisions about their child. Like that kills me. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I understand people don't get along, but at the end of the day, like, for instance, and I'm gonna be completely 100% honest with you. My son Jaden, I would never in a million years try to take his mother to court for anything. Like, she's taking care of that boy from the time he is baby until current, and she does a damn good job. I couldn't have asked for a better woman to have a child with. A beautiful, beautiful boy. And I was in the wrong all these years, man. Like, I was in the wrong. Like, I didn't show up. I didn't try to put in the work because it was hard, and I was selfish, self-centered. My ego got in the way. My pride got in the way. All my character defects showed. But, you know, like, I can admit that, man. And I think his life would have been a lot different if I'd have been in and out. Like, being in and out of a kid's life, man, is I don't understand it. I don't understand how you could want to be a parent for, you know, I don't even know what to say, man. Like, I got personal issues going on right now, man, and, you know, if you guys can say a prayer for me, man, I appreciate it. My goal in life, man, at this moment is to be what I never had. To always be there for my kids, man. You know, I got my 2-year-old, and he lives with me full time. I love him more than I thought I could love anything, man. And, you know, and love is new to me, man. Like, showing emotions is new to me, other than anger, and that's not even real. It's what's underneath of that, you know. Sad, I'm broken, irritated, discontent, you know. But I try to be the best dad that I could be. And I fall short every day. I'm not perfect. He tries my patience. It's just like a miniature me running around, man. And it, you know, but he's a good kid, man. And like, my goal in life is to protect him and keep him safe. That's my main focus. That's why I get up and do what I do every day. I work in a, you know, construction field. You know, laying block and things like that. Hard work, very hard work. But I get up and I do it every day. Like, you know, it ain't whether I want to or not. It's, I have to. I wish I would have realized this a lot sooner. Unfortunately, you know, I was selfish and I was, you know, wrapped up in active addiction, man. And, you know, he's 2, he'll be 3 here soon. And I had a chance to do it right, man. And I'm going to do my best to do it right. I'm going to continue fighting every day. And I refuse to quit, man. I don't want to get too much in it, man, because, you know, sometimes everything's not for everybody. But, guys, man, if you are going through something, man, think about the kids. That's the only thing I ask you, man. Think about the kids. Like, don't try to get back at your baby's dad or your baby's mom or your whatever to spite them. Because in the end, man, you're not hurting anybody but the kids, man. Like, why would you want to see your kid for a weekend and then not call him for 8 weeks? Or you get one visit and then you don't see him again for another 2 months. How can you, like, be okay with that as a person, man? But I get it, man. Like, you know, a lot of people are sick, man, and they don't even realize it. So, like, it's hard for me to, especially when personal issues come up, and I'll talk about anything for real, but, like, you know, I just don't want to put nothing out there, man. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, man, and I don't want to stir the pot, man, because at the end of the day, like, I pray for them too, man, and it's very, very hard to do. But I've seen, the way God works in life, man, and He works in extreme ways. If you know, and sometimes I live in the flesh, man. Because I'm human, I make mistakes, and I get wrapped up in it, and I try not to feed into it. But like my only thing, guys, is think about the kids, man. Think about the kids. Them's the only thing that matters at the end of the day. That's because they didn't ask to be here. And to my boys, man, if you ever see this, man, I love you guys, man. But anyways, real quick, man, we'll talk about. I want to just thanks, guys, for let me get that out there too, and the people that watch this and stuff, man. I'm really trying to build something here. I don't know why it was put on my heart to make some videos and just put them up. My editing it's getting better. I've been messing with it, so hopefully soon they'll be a lot better. But until then, like my message is like, don't shoot the messengers. It's more about the message, because like I'm not that important. Like I'm not unique. There's millions of people just like me. That went through what I did or got it worse than I did, man. So like there's nothing special about me, but I just care today about people in general. I'm tired of seeing people suffer when they don't have to, when they feel like they're alone. You're not. I think I got my emails up on my channel. If you ever want to talk about something, if you ever want me to share a topic, I'm open for anything, man. You could even come on here. We'll interview you and stuff or whatever. We could talk about different things. I just want to reach as many people as I can, man, and help as many people who need it and who want it, man. So yeah, man. So back to it kind of circles back around. Like, oh yeah, my email is skinnyj at skinnyj22 skinnyj2022 at gmail.com. Sorry, but so circle back around about powerlessness, man. See, it ain't just about drugs and alcohol, like where your powerlessness over, man. Like it's just life things in general. Dealing with life on life's terms is hard. I never realized how hard certain things were until like I actually started applying it in my life, man. Like I said in the other video, acceptance, man. Like that's hard. I struggle with that daily too, man. Powerlessness. Sometimes I'm powerless over other people's actions, man. I can only control how I respond. And sometimes I want to snap and I want to respond like in ways that's not healthy and it's not good for anybody. That's what I'm saying. Like, cause we don't have to respond like that, man. Like I'm the type of dude that'll do something and think about the consequences. When I'm in the jail cell later in the night. Like that's who I used to be, man. And that's not really who I am. I just let my emotions get in the way, man, and I act on impulse. But today I try not to do that. It's been a rough day. Like I said, I wasn't looking forward to like sitting down, because then I gotta sit down and try to figure out what I'm doing still on here. But I did it just because, man, somebody might need to hear it, and I get something out of it too, man. Like I get something out of this too. But sometimes we're powerless over and just certain things, man, that we gotta accept, man, for the way they are, exactly the way they are, man. I don't want to talk you guys' ear off, man, but I'm coming up with a list and a bunch of notes so we could just discuss specific topics coming up. But I'm not going to keep you guys. I got to get my son ready for bed here. But hey guys, I appreciate all the support. I really want to thank you guys. Nothing but love this way. If anybody just needs anything, feel free to reach out. If you just need some encouraging words, somebody to talk to, somebody to vent to. Sometimes, man, we just need somebody to listen. They don't even need a response, man. They just need somebody to listen to them. Well, reach out and I'll listen, man. Until next time, guys, you guys take care, man, and I love you.